everyone and welcome to Game Club. Today we'll be playing Pass the Bomb, the quick fire word game where time means, well, explosions. Join us as we play and review. Okay, to start with an unboxing, our favourite. Just flip this over and off and running. Okay, so the original fast-paced word game, to be fair, Pass the Bomb kind of keeps it to exactly what it is inside the packet. Over 1 million of these have sold. Gibson have thankfully and gratefully given us a copy of this game, which we are very pleased to review for them. And obviously we'll be reviewing this as well on Front Row Reviews. Inside you get a little instruction booklet. Well, it's a little booklet, it's basically a 2-sheet which kind of lets you know what's what. You've got a dice, you've got your bomb, and then you've got your word cards here, which are very useful indeed. And as you can see, it's well detailed and pretty sort of straightforward, which is always good. Anyway, join us now as we will play and then review Pass the Bomb. In front of us is everything you need for Pass the Bomb. It's pretty in front of us is everything you need for Pass the Bomb. It's quite light in components, which is good. You've got your box, and inside here are 55 cards, your bomb, which is here, a dice, which is here, and effectively what you do is you have your bomb here, from your 55 cards you shuffle the 2 packs together and then you draw 13 of them. Now as you can see, you have it on either side, and you can basically have it on either side to draw from the first card, which I'll explain in just a second. And effectively what happens is the aim of the game is to make words which include the letters printed on the card before the bomb goes off. The person who gets the bomb going off obviously loses the round. It's the first person to get them. Well, the end of the 13 cards of the person with the most wins the game. And what happens is very simple. To start a round, you will effectively roll your dice here, and as you can see, so I would recommend obviously the rule notelet here, which tells you tick is letters may not be used at the start of a word, or if you roll a tick-tock, it's letters may be used anywhere in the word, and if you roll just a bomb, letters may not be used at the end of the word. And effectively, so that says that letters may not be used at the start of a word. So what you will do then is you'll flip over your card and you will press the bottom here and you're off and running. And then what happens is someone will have to go OT, so they could go slot, for instance. Next person could say hot, I guess, or garrot, or something like that. And effectively what you're doing is, see, you can't use this at the start of the word because of what you've rolled, and it goes around to each player, and then bang, there we go. And effectively the person who had the bang is the person who loses the round. And then obviously you go roll again, tic-tac, and then you're off and running, flip over and off and running again. This is WH, and that being used anywhere in the word. And so that's it. It's as simple as that. There is, on the reverse, there is finally a player's turn is finished as soon as he or she has said an acceptable word and passed the bomb on, even if the next player has not yet taken hold of the bomb. Any player may challenge a word that has just been said as not being acceptable. The player holding the bomb can then pass it back to the previous player to try again. So there is that as well. That's that simple rule to remember. And obviously when the challenge is made, the player who has been passed the bomb does not have to pass it back, but may prefer to say a word and pass the bomb on rather than run the risk of the challenge being overruled and the bomb going off. So you have that as well. Anyway, I'll now do my review. Pass the Bomb is a genuinely fun group game that can be played by adults and also by children as well, although obviously children with at least a broad enough vocabulary that they'll be able to slot words in and out. Its premise is simple, it plays pretty well, and to be fair, as a dinner party game, it pretty much excels most of the dinner party games that are out there because it's simple enough that anyone can pick it up, and it's sort of varied enough that most people will be able to insert something into it. I would personally say that because it says here age 10 plus, that's probably fair, although probably you want to be 12 or over because you probably want to be in secondary school to be been exposed to at least some more of the complex words, although depending on where you've gone to. 2 to 12 players, yeah, we 2 players is probably too little. I think you need at least 4 to get something out of it. 6 is interesting, and once you get above 8 it becomes really good, although obviously you would need to just diversify who starts and who ends, in the sense of you don't start from the person who's ended the round, you probably choose each person gets, and if you've got 12 players or 13 players, and I would say you can get 13, then everyone gets a start, which is good. And then it says gameplay is about 30 minutes. Honestly, probably you'll find that because of the way that the bomb works, it could be as long as 15 minutes or it could be up to 45 minutes, because it just depends. Challenges are the interesting thing, because you will find that sometimes they'll spill out and people will end up reneging on saying that they're going to basically go out because the bomb went off, and then you have to start the round again, which is fair enough, it does happen. And that way then I normally suggest draw another card and play that way. Anyway, great game, Pass the Bomb, and I'm Simon, this is Game Club, and thank you.